And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on The Metal Experience.
Woo! All right, we just heard some Discarnate, the song The Derangement, and No Conviction, song Burn the World. Their new EP is being released this Friday at Livewire. The show is also with Impale, God Dementia, and the forms they take. $5 cover at Livewire this Friday. Doors open at maybe 8 o'clock. I don't know. Not really sure. My name I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle. We got Joey Gasoline Dick back this week hanging out with his long, beautiful, flowing locks. And we got the Chin Hair of Knowledge mixing up his mixed drink. And tonight we are joined with, for the second time,
Why are you blinking?
Fierce Atmospheres.
Thanks.
I was waiting for it. Building it up.
That's cool.
Thank you guys for coming out again.
Appreciate it.
Fierce intro.
Thanks.
Fierce
Thanks for having us.
intro Fierce. And why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves and who we got missing tonight?
Eric, guitar. Eddie on the drums.
Steven, guitar.
And right now, Lance, our guy that was playing bass for us, is not here, and neither is Tehran, the singer. So
I liked how you looked around for him going, nope,
Yeah,
they're
I'm
not
like,
here.
maybe he's
Officially,
gonna
they're
show
not
up.
here.
He likes to sneak up
No
on
show.
He's here in spirit right now.
He sneaks up on people. You never know. Don't talk shit about him because you might be
Right.
He might be
Then he'll show up.
He's right behind you.
So then, what have you guys been up to? We haven't had you guys out in a while. What have you guys been up to since then?
Well, we've been just in the studio. So the band last year, shortly after we were with you guys, went down to Nashville and recorded 10 songs. And one of them was an Alice Cooper tribute that is going to be coming out soon for an Alice Cooper tribute, $1 Billion Babies.
Nice.
Yeah, and basically we've been just working on those songs since like quite a while now. Our last gig was in April last year, so at Quenchers. So we've been just in the studio, but we're getting the itch, I think, to play again. Get up on stage.
How many trips to Nashville have you taken?
Just one.
Just one?
Well,
it only takes
two.
one.
The band recorded there in 2007 also.
It's one trip for me.
Heated, right, earlier.
Right. But,
So you said you recorded 10 songs down there,
yep.
and that's off. What is that off of? You didn't bring that with you, did tonight?
No,
they're
that's
not.
what we're in the studio working
Oh, okay,
on
still. Okay,
but
okay.
We
We
managed to
started
get
10. We finished 2.
Well, we're getting in there, man.
right. Which is the
You're
one
getting
you've
there.
got
how
gotten
that works.
tonight. So right, it takes
Yeah, we're
forever.
That's 20% for the lay person.
Okay,
We're
okay.
there. We're almost there.
So we got 2 of those tracks done, and the 2 tracks that you guys have done, you brought those tonight. Is that
Yeah,
Well, it's like
yeah.
one track and the other's a cover.
okay?
So it's like
Well,
1%, 10% there.
It's like a little taste.
We just took percentage off that 20. I don't know what that equals to now. Because now it's 1/9.
yeah, we're not
What is
mathematicians.
1/9? Is that
1/9 would be over 11. It would be like 13%.
13%?
There you
I'm
go.
guessing.
That's a bad number, but I'm going to take that for it.
Maybe 12. 12 and some change.
Well, it depends. 13 could be a lucky number. 13 could be a bad
13's
number.
13's my favorite number. That's my number for everything. So
Awesome.
All right.
boom, you guys are. I think you'll be fine.
Dan Marino, favorite
Dan-
quarterback.
Dan
He
Marino.
never won the championship.
Never won the big game.
That's my guy.
Oh, Dan
He sucks in a way.
Dan Marino. All right.
Fuck that guy.
So the CD you guys did bring tonight, the 2 tracks, and one of them is a cover. It's a Deep Purple cover.
Yeah, so this one was the Deep Purple track was recorded here in the city at Tribeca. So when we really start digging deep, we've recorded at a bunch of different studios. So yeah, this one was done in the city here. So the first track's from Nashville, the other one's
We
from.
thought about doing a shallow purple song, but we went deep.
Nice,
Deep on this one.
Guys, a vault track.
On it. He's on it
There
tonight.
you go.
It is.
He said 2
Awesome.
beers, folks. 2 beers. He's on a roll.
Where's the waitress? This one's almost done.
Yeah. Waitress.
All right, you can hear me put my beer down
Yeah.
every time. Listen,
There you go.
It's all good. Just adds to the.
It's picking you up.
Yeah.
this is real.
Yeah.
This is
This is
real
real
live.
life.
Yeah.
This is real life.
And we
put our beers down.
Even though it's not live, I know
Slab
it's not
recorded.
live.
We got
Yeah.
some barred noise tonight.
We got a band playing something upstairs.
My old high school.
The old stomping ground. Well, the two songs you brought, and then you packaged them. It's got a real cool case, which we lost that because Morgan gave it away.
She liked them.
It's all right.
I
That's
was-
what it's
Gave it
there
away.
I was
for.
gonna-
Oh, we have some more copies for you guys.
Give
We
it
got a
away.
few more, so yeah.
I like
So the artwork, one more time, where was that done?
Okay, so the artwork was by our friend Brent Sullivan, who's a metal bass player in town. He plays in Slaughter Extorius and does a bunch of other things, and he's just really good at what he does. So he actually did our video too for us. He did all
Great
the editing
media
for
guy,
that.
helps us out a lot. Yeah. Helps us create our covers. Did some mixing for us. All around old great friend.
What up?
Find the waitress.
What's up? Yeah,
Are you bringing us beers?
And there are people that are standing in the doorway looking into.
Are you bringing the beers?
We are recording
Oh,
and look scared being in the room.
come back with some beer, yeah?
We'll pay you.
I don't know what to say to this.
Oh man!
So many comments.
Didn't
ran
even
through
come
my
with the
mind.
beer.
You should cut that out. That was horrible radio.
Yeah.
For everyone listening, that was someone came up and didn't bring us any beer. So,
So,
moving on. So you guys got the artwork done for that. So anyway, so the two songs we got one from the Nashville recording, which will be
Yep.
on the new CD coming up.
Right.
Is there a title on that new CD?
Not yet.
Okay.
Hopefully, we'll have it done by the end of the year, though. So
And then the deep
full
purple
length CD. So hopefully, yeah.
and the deep purple cover. What was the deep purple cover you guys did?
It's Perfect Strangers.
And that's also you said going on a
It's going to be on a tribute
Tribute?
to Deep Purple through Versailles Records. Yeah, so we signed on with Versailles Records to do 10 records. So 6 of them are out now: Metallica, Iron Maiden, Zeppelin, Motley Crue. Trying to think of all of them. but
Judas Priest. Dio.
Judas Priest is coming out
Those
real,
are coming
real
out,
soon.
right?
So what do you mean? Like you're doing one song on 10 different tribute?
Yeah, the tribute to Ozzy, we did 2. We did National Acrobat and we did After Forever.
Okay,
On
sweet.
that one. But yeah, all the other ones are one song.
You did. What were the other ones you guys have done so far?
Well, $1 Billion Babies for the Alice Cooper one's coming out. Screaming for Vengeance, Judas Priest,
Right. Yep.
Children of the Sea for the Dio one.
Right.
Children of the Damned for Iron Maiden. We like children.
Yeah, we love children.
But not pedophiles.
Oh my God.
Derek.
It's
always-
wrong. He's wrong all the time. He's just wrong.
Just trying to clarify because
That's just
I'm
wrong.
just saying.
Right.
We
You know,
got
hey,
that, Derek. We got that.
You're a
Like
strange guy,
children.
Dirty D.
A little bit. Children of the Sea and of
the damned.
And then we, what else did we make it on this year? Prague Power USA.
We're
right?
on the Prague Power compilation this year, which was
Nice.
really cool with Forsaken, the new song. So that's really cool.
And you also said Metallica in there?
Master of Puppets we do on that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Motley Crue?
Motley Crue we do Take Me to the Top for
All
that
right,
one.
rock and roll.
So were these all songs that you got to choose, or did they assign you them? When
We
you
got to
signed up for the
choose
record?
them pretty much.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But if they're taken, you can't get them. But we'll give them a list of a bunch of songs we'd want to do, and he'll tell us which ones are available.
Or we slip them like $10 and they're like, okay, it's yours. I'll tell you.
All right, we'll tell the
I
other.
think no, they're starting to
No,
like
we
the
slip them
band.
like $90 actually to be on the freaking thing.
Right.
So-
Well, you pay to play, but they're liking a band enough to where he's been able to pick some of the songs himself, and they're giving us the okay because they're liking what it sounds like in the past.
So they're kind of giving you the.
They're coming around to us, and it's getting a lot better.
It's
really
it's cool because we built a relationship with them now over like 5 years. So
Right.
the owner of the label, Jake, came out to our session in Nashville at Blackbird because he lives down there.
Yeah, he actually met us during session as we're doing our album. Was really cool. Talked to him. He was
I
like
kicked
pretty
him out
impressed.
when I
so.
was tracking.
Because he was talking a lot, and we're like, okay, we're gonna go get stoned, dude. We gotta go.
That's a
Let's
true
go.
story. I was
You know?
like, why don't you shut the fuck up? Let me do my thing.
He was so excited about us that we had to tell him to take
Yeah.
it easy. That's true.
Professional rock star
Yeah.
needs space.
Can you let me do my thing here, guy? That's pretty awesome.
Cool.
And it was cool because he walked in right as we were doing the Alice Cooper tribute song, $1 Billion Babies, which is going to be on his album. He just happened to show up while we were working on that one,
Right.
Which was really cool.
It's
So
on
it made
YouTube
for,
right now, actually.
Yeah, that one's on YouTube right now. So.
And we've posted that on the Metal Experience.
Yeah,
for
that's
people
right.
to check out too.
Cool.
And
Thank
we
you.
appreciate that.
Lance
Yes.
is actually singing that. Lance is not here, or maybe he is.
Everyone looks
Look
behind them.
around, dude.
He's,
A lot of tables. You can hide
he's
on.
hiding by the bowling pins.
He's around somewhere.
So then, the music video is what? You guys said you had a new music video also for,
For Forsaken, yeah.
Yep. Forsaken.
Pushing the shit out of this song.
and is that song on the 2-song?
Yes.
We'll
Yes.
see. Okay.
That one is on that 2-song sampler. Correct.
And then we'll play that in a bit. The
Awesome.
music video. What's the whole concept? I haven't seen it yet. I would like to.
It's all live.
And it's on YouTube.
It's all
Everyone can.
live
I
from
would like
like different
to.
shows.
There's live. There's some studio work in there, and it's a little compilation that once again, Brent Sullivan helped us create, and it's turned out actually pretty good. So we're pretty happy with it. It gives a visual with the sound. So we're lucky to have it for now.
Yeah, so he took some cool footage of, well, we had a friend film when we opened for Overkill and Prong last year, and that was really good
That was
footage.
a great show.
So the bulk of the Forsaken video is based on that footage from that show. And then some of it's from our last Nashville studio session in there as well. So
All right.
I really wanted to go.
Yeah.
with that
came
over
out real
Killers.
well.
I
Came out.
I really want to hear this song now. So why don't we go ahead and play this song? You said it's Forsaken,
Forsaken, yeah.
and that's
The new single.
on this 2-song little
Yes.
CD, and it's
Yep.
also going to be on the full length.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Let's do it. Fierce Atmospheres, Forsaken.
You believe what you wanna believe in.
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
Fuck you! Will you wear the blood? So you swallowed up.
Holy hand grenade. Mind if I play them?
And we're back. I'm Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze. Joey Gasoline Dick was next to me, but he has disappeared.
He's now a ghost.
Draining the gasoline dick.
We seem to have ghosts running around, and Charlie came out to hang with us tonight as we are hanging with Fierce Atmospheres.
Charlie.
And
Awesome.
we
I'm not
are-
even back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Derek's
The chin hair of
not here
knowledge.
either. Chin Hair of Knowledge is here too. So we
I'm
just
here
heard
someplace.
the first track off of the 2-song, can I call it sampler EP? What do you
perfect.
want to
I
call it?
think that's-
Sampler?
Yeah, sure.
Sample's
Sampler.
good.
There we go.
It's just the tip.
Forsaken.
Just the tip.
of Forsaken. You heard it.
And then, so the Forsaken was recorded in Nashville, and you guys said you recorded previously in Nashville with the same engineer guy,
No,
recording
it was
studio.
different studios, different engineers, and different band members.
So how are you finding this? Just like Nashville, that's where we got to go to record Music City.
It's kind of a long story, but
We've got time.
yeah, you're right. We actually do.
You get out of town and nobody's got any appointments. You know, the wives are behind, the kids are somewhere, 900 miles away.
That's
we
right.
can actually concentrate for a couple days. It actually worked out good. Everybody used to ask us, why are you guys going all the way to Nashville? Because
the fuck
it
away
actually
from you.
helped.
What about the
We
food?
left all the baggage at home and were able to concentrate for 3 or 4 days, and it was really pretty awesome.
Moonshine's way better out there.
Yeah.
That's
So-
what I was told. I don't remember.
Now, what about the food out there?
Yeah.
It
So
was awesome too.
other than the recording,
was great,
you
man.
guys hit up the town a little bit. And
Yeah.
so what was that like? I've never been.
Oh, I
It was
mean,
hard
me
to
up.
get these guys out of the bar back to the studio. I'm like,
yeah,
"Come on,
we were
dudes,
just
let's get this
going
done."
and hitting downtown, man, hitting the strip and checking out bars. And, yeah. But I mean, the studio days when we were in there were real long. So actually, those nights we didn't do anything because we were in the studio like 9 a.m. till 11 at night, straight through.
Getting things done.
Getting it done. Yeah.
Ridiculous coffee machine there, though.
Burning the midnight oil.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. So it was
How did you find the studio that you recorded in out there?
a friend of mine got a job down there. So and he was a former Fierce Atmospheres guitar player when I was living down in Champaign. So he happened to get hooked up down there and packed his stuff and moved. Just
So
went right down.
you said you recorded with someone else down there in Nashville.
In 2007, yeah. And
So
that
then-
was our old drummer before Ed's old buddy from Maine that he grew up with that got a job in Nashville as an engineer.
So it's kind of those connections you
It's
went
got
with that.
those
Now
kind of
different
things.
connections.
Now a different connection.
Okay.
Right. But the band's recorded in Maine, New Hampshire, Texas, Champaign, Chicago,
Just traveling.
Nashville. Yeah.
So then the cover song we have the Perfect Strangers off the it's going to be off the Deep Purple Greatest Hits tribute CD. How do you guys get hooked up with the that was in Chicago at Tribeca Flashpoint Studios? How do you guys get hooked up with that?
That's a cool one. So the producer or one of the teachers there, his name's James Teitelbaum. I don't know how long he's been working there or whatnot, but
Is he the dude
he's
from
got his badge.
Ministry, or
What's that?
Is he the ministry guy? Ex-ministry
No,
member?
but he's jammed with that guy. But anyways, yeah. So I'm in a thing called EARS. It's the Engineering and Recording Society of Chicago, and they have like monthly meetings. And this guy happened to be at one, and he said sometimes the students are looking for bands to record, and he said he would be there during the session if we would be willing to do it. So we were like, okay, well, let's try it out. And we wanted to record that Deep Purple song anyway because we had already signed on with Versailles Records to do it. So like, let's go try it out. Worst thing, doesn't come out good, and we don't use it, but it actually came out great, and we used it.
So then with all the other, you guys recorded all the other cover songs that you've done different places, right?
Different places.
Most
of them were at my studio.
Okay.
So
what's your studio? Do you record other bands also, or
yeah,
just
I do. So
plug it?
Yeah, and I don't. I used to call it Radiance Music, but now I'm working on changing the name and developing a new website and everything. But
it's all angles,
anybody
man.
interested can
Now it's free
get.
to see Radiance Music, something else.
You can get in touch like through Facebook, but yeah, I've recorded quite a few bands. Most recently, I've recorded a couple cover bands, Thin Lizzy Tribute, Jailbreak Chicago.
Nice.
And I recorded Judas Rising to be on the same Judas Priest tribute we're going to be on.
Nice.
So,
Sweet.
yeah.
Not to be confused with Judas Raising.
Is that another Judas Priest cover band?
No, that's somebody's raising Judas. I don't know.
Okay.
From the
Just
Bible.
See,
biblical,
he always makes sense. That's what I like about
raising
him so much.
biblical. Okay.
You don't want to raise Judas just yet.
Okay.
Much like that ginger kid that was here.
Yeah. The what was his?
The
what was
Ginger
his-
Satan.
Satan. What was?
Ginger Satan.
Ginger Satan.
Somebody's already raising that Judas. We don't want to raise anymore.
Ginger Satan. When he left it. Veronica!
And that is the desperate call for a bartender if I ever heard
All
one.
right.
The boys want beer, folks.
Ginger
the boys
Satan.
want beer.
So while the boys order some more beverages,
just want
why don't we go ahead and do Derek's little
What?
ditty?
My spiel?
Oh, hold on. I have a little sweeper
Anyone
now for
else?
this.
I'm
good.
It might need a little bit of tweaking, but this is a rough
Oh,
edit of
shit.
what I got.
I got
So
a sweeper.
here we go. Time to sit back and relax and listen to the one that the metal gods themselves gave us. It's time for the heaviest of them all, the chin hair of knowledge.
Get that out of here, boy. What you got for
It's
us,
all you,
Dirty Dick?
Derek.
Dirty Rotten Imbeciles is back.
Who was that? Say that one more time.
Dirty Rotten Imbeciles, or DRI.
Okay.
They have announced that they are putting their finishing touches on their first new recordings in 20 years.
Woo.
All right.
They will release just an EP, but it should be coming out later on this year.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm pretty stoked. Should be good. Yeah. And then Carcass
Carcass.
have announced that they have plans to record a new album following the 2013 release of the critical acclaim Surgical Steel.
Okay.
Last new album.
Yeah, the last album.
Critical acclaimed.
But I'm looking forward to that because Carcass is awesome.
Carcass.
And then finally, my last little bit of news before I go into some tour shit is Metallica has been announced as the official ambassadors for Record Store Day on April 16th.
So what does that entail?
They just do like the I actually really don't know, but
What does that mean to be the ambassador of Record Store Day?
they just kick off the celebration.
Man, just show 'em.
Cataclysm's got a tune called Ambassador of Pain.
It's a good song.
That's a badass tune.
I know that song. Okay. So what do you got tour news there?
Devil
four.
Driver has announced a U.S. tour with Holy Grail, Insight, and Hemlock as support. The tour starts 4/27 in Vegas and runs through 6/18 in San Diego. There is no Chicago date, but 5/6 they are playing Milwaukee at the Rave.
The Riggedy Rave?
But the odd thing is, this tour also coincides with the tour where they're opening for Hatebreed. So they're doing two tours at the same time.
What?
So that tour with Hatebreed has also Act of the Defense or Devil You Know.
That's badass.
It's a menage a trois tour.
Indeed. But it's Act of Defiance or Devil You Know is on like half of the bill depending on like what dates you are. But that tour, they're playing 514 at the Metro. So if you want to see Devil Driver
Metro.
twice in under a month, you could go see them up at the Rave on a completely different bill.
All right. That's
Uh,
kind of crazy.
And then Crowbar has announced that they're touring on the 20th anniversary of their album Broken Glass. They're playing 324 at Reggie's.
That's March 24th
Yeah, so who gives a shit? It's still 324.
at Reggie's in Chicago.
Yeah. Awesome. You stop reading my paper. It's my
I'm
shit.
just seeing what you got. Just seeing
My
what you got.
shit. All right, Morgan might get a kick out of this.
What?
Soulfly, Suffocation, Battlecross, Abnormality, and Lodi Kong. It's,
Only like Battlecross.
I know.
What was that last band you just said?
Lodi Kong.
Lodi Kong.
It's Max Calavera's like nephew or son. It's his band.
Okay.
But there's a rumored tour in the works. But already on May 4th, they're playing Bada Brew in Crest Hill.
All right, sweet. Wait, so you mean Max Cavalera will be at Bada Brew in Crest Hill?
Yeah.
That's kind of
Son
sweet.
or is him?
Both.
He will. Both will.
I think they'll both be there.
Because Max Calavera's in Soulfly, and then his son.
So Soulfly, wait,
Soulfly
Soulfly.
is playing Bada Brew in
Yes.
Crestfield. That little
With-
shithole
with-
bar in
with-
Crestfield.
crazy.
They're playing that fucking
with Suffocation.
Yeah.
You don't want to call him that.
It's a great bar. It's a great bar.
It's just like Soulfly. You wouldn't think be playing Bada Brew.
I'm
It's
actually.
a sad situation for me because you would think Soulfly should at least sell out something, especially when you got
Suffocation.
whatever it's called right now, what used to be called
The Tree or
Tree, yeah,
or whatever.
Mojo's.
right
Mojos.
down the freaking street.
Yeah,
Sell
15
that
minutes.
out, not freaking Bada Brew's a small room.
Yeah,
That's
with a small
depressing.
stage.
It's depressing.
But it's kind of you can get.
Also, the stage has like this one area where it's real soft. It feels like you're
Ooh,
rock
the
right
soft
through.
spot.
There's a soft spot in that stage. It's still there.
Oh, yeah.
But the cool thing about
Stay
seeing
there for,
bands
like, 15
at
minutes.
Bada Brew is that you can almost reach out and just touch them because they're right there.
It's like I can
So that's kind of cool.
It's a personal venue.
Yeah, it's very personal.
I'm actually tempted to go. I want to see Abnormality.
Are you gonna touch Max
No.
Cavalera and just reach out and touch him?
I'm tempted to touch the singer of Abnormality. She's
You could.
fucking hot.
You could. Yeah, you could. You could do that.
Do you even know Abnormality?
I do actually. Yes.
Does she speak broken English like Max does?
No.
Where are they from? Where's Abnormality from?
Shit, I think New York, but they're
Okay.
female-fronted like technical death metal.
I do. I have a couple Abnormality songs on my iPod.
They were even on Rock Band too
It didn't
back in the day.
register in my brain.
Wow.
Okay, sweet.
Rock band dose.
They're from
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
Well,
Massachusetts.
fuck this
Yeah.
shit.
Look it up.
I'm out of this shit.
And then what else you got for us?
Morgan might like this one. Die Art is Murder, Rings of Saturn, Fit for an Autopsy, and Dark Sermon.
Yeah.
There's a rumored tour. Well, it's kind of already confirmed,
Oh,
but
yeah.
no dates except for 2 have been announced. But it's called the Coffin Dragger Tour.
Didn't Thyroida's Murder lose their singer?
Yeah, but they
Yes.
replaced them right away, and they
With
even
who?
announced who it is.
It's a surprise. I don't
Okay.
give a shit.
okay.
I'm not going.
When does that start?
To be honest with you, they only have 2 dates so far. One's in St. Louis and one's in Massachusetts.
That's one hell of a tour.
There we go.
Definitely. But
And
that's
when does that start? Do you have the dates for those?
No.
They're just like, listen, we're having a tour. It's going to be sometime.
I think one's in March and
We'll be in
one's in
St.
April.
Louis.
So
Okay.
I know it's a spread thing, but
Okay.
whoever wants to go to that tour.
So they're flying in from Australia to play a 2-show tour date.
no, it's 2 shows so far. It's a full tour.
They've only released 2 dates.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
That's
all right.
that's all my fucking news.
All this fucking news. Well, what else you got for us? You got a band pick of the week.
I do.
And what is that?
Lair of the Minotaur from Chicago.
And you got some other bullet points under there. What else you got that?
Well, it's just they play doom, thrash, and sludge.
Doomy, thrashy, sludgy
It's
music.
good shit.
All right.
But they've released 4 studio albums with 2 EPs and 1 DVD.
Can somebody explain to me the difference between all this genre of metal?
Derek.
Because I don't fucking understand it. This is doom metal. This is sludge. This is thrash. It all sounds like metal to me.
Well,
either it's good or it
Quick lesson
sucks,
now.
right?
Doom's kind of like Sabbath.
There you
Slow,
go.
like heavy stuff.
Slower. Right,
Thrash
right.
is Megadeth.
There you go.
And Gideon's Pawn.
And Gideon's Pawn, right?
And then Sludge is like Crowbar.
Ish.
It's all fucking same metal. I like all that shit. Why don't you just call it metal?
They're all
Is there somebody that
sub
does
genres.
genres.
It's like, hey, that's just a little bit different tempo for me. That's gay. Just call it metal.
Fine.
What is that?
It's all metal.
They just play metal.
Lair of the Minotaur from
Plays
Chicago
metal.
plays metal. And what was the track we're going to play by them?
The song's called "Let's Kill These Motherfuckers."
Yeah.
He looked at me and said that with a straight face. I love it. All right, let's do it. Lair of the Minotaur with Let's Kill These Motherfuckers.
All our lives we lived in shit, fighting for our king. We have served his God, slaying in his name. This is all we've known since we all were kids. We did what we were told by the master's whip. Now I've tasted blood. Now I realize the fear that's in their eyes is the same I heard in mine. We fucked them all. Let's fuck them all again. Let's kill these motherfuckers. We fucked them all. Let's fuck them till they're dead. Let's kill these motherfuckers. If my father could see me now, with my heel in their skulls, this glorified prestige, and the temples are burning. Now I'll take what's mine. This slave only this time. We fought for this. I bled for this. This time, take all of the knives. Mutilate and burn them alive. Make a pile and hack up with swords. The end of mother of the children of all. Terminate the whole family tree. Impale bodies all on the street. Raven's torch, cut him to cup. Penetrate him with a sword and blow us up. We fucked them all. Let's fuck them all again. Let's kill these motherfuckers. We fucked them all. Let's fuck them till they're dead. Let's kill these motherfuckers.
Goddamn right.
This is the Metal Experience, and now back to Morgan and Luco.
All right. Derek, what did we just hear?
"Let's Kill These Motherfuckers" by Lair of the Minotaur.
Oh, my goodness. Where can everyone find Lair of the Minotaur?
I think Facebook.
Facebook, most likely? All right. I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle. Over here with, we just heard a band pick of the week from the
D-Rock.
Chin Hair of Knowledge, D-Rock. Ooh, I like that one.
Pretty
D-Rock.
badass. I think I want to write
Yeah.
a song called "Let's Kill Those Motherfuckers."
Boom. Things are getting
Or
written.
"Let's Kill the."
Yeah, you always got to keep an original edge.
And we got Joey
Or we could go with "Motherfuck."
Joey Gasoline Dick, and we got Charlie hanging out with us.
And then we gotta get Samuel L. Jackson in that track.
That might be a pretty penny. We're rocking out with Fierce Atmospheres still, and
Right.
so what's the ETA on this 10-song CD? That is there one? Is there a?
Elapsed time of arrival.
Funny you ask.
How well can I play the parts over and over and over and over and over?
Come on.
Here's the thing. I think the ultimate goal would be to have it out by the end of the year. So.
It's February.
Right. We want to make sure. Right. Well, we want to make sure it's really
so,
good.
December release.
And we actually brought a 1.5-minute sample clip of a brand new song that no one's heard yet. So
Oh my God.
An exclusive.
It's a minute and a half
Should
sample
we
of our.
sample it right now? Can we not?
Sure, it's a minute and a half sample
Can
of
we
our
not
new
wait?
song "Savior," which is the follow-up to "Forsaken," but they'll all be on the same album.
It's
so.
probably number 2.
Oh, but you guys don't know
We don't
yet.
know
It's
yet.
unofficial.
We don't know yet,
It's a
right?
follow-up, so it'll definitely be after Forsaken. But whether Forsaken is number 1 or not, we don't know.
Okay. No one knows yet.
It could be
No
2,
one
it could be
knows.
4.
That's right.
Are you going to let the Lord decide?
Oh my God. Well, hold your breath.
We'll roll some dice
Let's
and,
listen to this. Hold your breath.
draw some cards.
I can't
Give
hold my
us-
breath there for a minute. I'll pass
You
out.
can. You can. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, and we just heard a little snippet of the newer track, Savior. And that one done?
That one's almost done. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
We're
Close.
finalizing it now. Yeah.
Close.
So while we were listening to that, we were also going over the whole process. So you said you went down to Nashville to basically record the rhythm section, the drums, and what's the process?
Yeah, pretty much we went down and we all played live together in the room with headphones. But the main goal was to make sure the drums and bass were recorded and maybe one rhythm track each of us for guitars. And if we were able to save them with minimal mistakes, we were going to do that. But if not, we were going to just re-record everything later for guitars.
In your studio called?
It was called Radiance Music, but now it's going to have a different name, and I'm working on a new campaign for it right now. But yeah,
Okay.
so
So then you guys record all the drums down there. You got the drums completely done,
and the bass pretty much,
and the bass.
pretty much,
So,
and a lot of the guitars, just not all of the guitars.
so we're taking back. We're doing the vocals and
Guitars,
Guitars.
additional guitars, yeah. And there's going to be a couple. I might do a keyboard overdub here and there, certain parts.
so now, a quick question. So the Perfect Strangers cover we're gonna play a little bit later. Why did you guys go to another studio to record that, as opposed to just recording it yourself?
Because we had already come back from Nashville, so
Yeah,
that
it's
session
after
was
the fact.
over.
It's
Yeah.
after the fact.
Another opportunity arises, so
Right, so we just grabbed that, and like we got the opportunity to go to Tribeca not too long after we were offered to be on the Deep Purple tribute. So then all of a sudden, okay, hey, we got a song we need to record, and then the guy at Tribeca, James, I told you about, said, "Come on over," and we tracked it with him. So.
Literally
But
like
that's after
3 months after we interviewed with you guys the first time. We went down to Nashville, changed singers, and came back.
Yeah,
Right.
I was gonna ask what happened.
I honestly want to say, without talking shit, he didn't want to go to Nashville. Or fundage-wise. Well, he's a weird dude. I'm not gonna pass this out. He defriended me like literally when he quit the band. So, Facebook wise, hey Facebook, hey, fuck it. Anyways, he's a weird fucking dude. Like he practices in a cover band, like a Van Halen. Like,
I
literally
saw.
down the street,
Yeah, there's some footage of
down
him
the
in that.
fucking street from where I live, and he showed up to that rehearsal not knowing that I know these people already in a fucking wig and spandex already. So he's ready to do David Lee Roth. Let him do David Lee Roth. That's fine. I don't give a shit. Either way, he quit the band. Probably, I'm assuming because he did not want to go to fucking Nashville. But he made a giant scene, literally maybe 2 weeks before we were about to leave.
You know.
So not talking shit. It's all Steve talking shit. Not these guys. But fuck that guy. But anyways, that's what happened. We got Tehran, way better singer.
Tehran's sick. For those that don't know Tehran was one of the first bands that came on the show when he was with Skinwalker.
He's still with Skinwalker.
Yeah, he's got pipes. He's very good.
He's got great pipes. He's an awesome guy. Just saw him at Eric's party he just graduated.
Yeah, Saturday night.
SAE.
SAE Institute.
SAE.
Yeah.
So we were down there. This is the first time I saw Tehran in probably months. He's a great dude. Get past the accent. That's cool.
Yeah, but is he's Brazilian?
No, he's from
Spain.
Spain. He's from Spain.
Yeah,
he's a cool guy. He
very thick accent.
He knows what he wants.
Yeah, his voice fits the band. His voice seems to fit the music really well. So
then how did you guys come across Tehran, and how did that all happen?
Well, people get hungry and are looking for other groups to jam with, and somehow these guys connected, whether it was
just running ads. I think he answered an ad.
Illinois Entertainer or whatever it was.
And when
Craigslist?
It was some like Craigslist or something, and when he called,
Craigslist killers, just kidding.
When he called, we happened to get the Overkill Prong show and needed a singer, so his first gig with us was opening for Overkill and Prong.
Which he killed.
Which is sweet.
Pretty brilliantly.
So he lucked out on that, and we lucked out too because we would have lost the gig if we didn't have a singer.
So then how long was he in the band? How many practices you guys get under your belt before you guys?
Oh, just a few with him. But we had been practicing for years together, so we were tight, but yeah.
All right, now go out there and do this.
That's right, exactly.
So how long has the this lineup been the lineup of Fierce Atmospheres?
2 years, I
He's
think.
counting on his fingers.
1, 2, 3. It's kind of hard to pin down.
It shapeshifts a little bit.
Yeah, because it's like sometimes it's just the bass player that's a different guy for a while, but it'll be us three, and so I would say
my second stint in the band. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it's his second stint.
Yeah,
Was
he
in
left
the band,
and then came back. And
left and came back, but still, it's like constant. Ed.
I think
Second longest running member.
us three have been almost 4 years now.
That's
Just
a loud crack.
The core.
with a different singer here and there and a different bass player here and there.
I want to make sure the mic picked that up.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Dude.
Pick it up a little bit more if he was able to speak into the
Yeah.
microphone. You're hitting him away from it.
All right, that's good. All right,
Those could see what we were witnessing right now.
I can't wait anymore. We gotta do this Deep Purple cover song.
Cool.
This is going to be featured on a tribute to Deep Purple's greatest hits, which is due everywhere in 2016.
Yeah, it's
Which
gonna
is
be
this
called.
year.
Yeah, it's gonna be called "Smoke on the Water."
The shallow purple.
Cheryl Purple.
Someone driving this
The
guy home
maroon, the
tonight?
shell maroon.
Yes, someone is. Yeah,
Okay, good.
Playing that shit out.
but
this
not
time.
me.
Last time, no, I drove myself home from Chicago.
Oh, my
Fuck you
God.
guys for having all that Chicago.
Jeez.
We apologize. So this was recorded May of 2015. So you guys have had this done for a little while.
Yeah, this one's been done a while.
And what made you guys decide this Deep Purple song?
Damn it,
I didn't know any other ones.
This is
Smoke
the
on
one
the
I know. This is
water.
the one we got to do.
This is it. This is it. Smoke on the Water can go suck a dick.
Yeah, right.
That
Everyone knows that one.
I just asked him if Perfect Strangers was available because
Imperfect
sometimes you never
strangers are
know.
assholes. We want
Luckily,
perfect strangers.
Luckily, he's friends with the dude already, so he, he keeps asking us if we want to keep doing these tribute songs, and luckily we were lucky enough to have them sound decent, so
Well, I was surprised, like with the Metallica one, we asked for Master of Puppets, and it happened to be available, So I didn't think Perfect Strangers was going to be available. It was the same thing, so I just asked him on a whim, and he said, "Yeah, it's available. It's yours if you want it."
It was the first choice.
Yeah.
All right.
First Choice Awards.
First choice awards. Well, let's do it.
That's
So
because
this.
you already recorded a bunch that sounded good. I mean, you could request stuff and not ever get it.
Yeah.
We wanted asshole strangers because most strangers you meet are assholes. But Perfect Strangers is available. Said fuck it. Like that one.
So right now it's currently on the Forsaken little 2-song demo, and this is Sampler. Sorry.
EP.
They're
EP.
past the demo
Single.
stage.
This is Perfect
EP,
Strangers.
I mean, you look it up, it's like a single hit.
It's a Deep
Google
Purple
that
cover. Let's do it.
Can you remember my name? As I flow through your life, 1,000 oceans I have flown. I am the echo of your
You're listening to the Metal Experience.
We've assembled a collection of bands who have drummers.
I do magic.
Well, it's easy if you try, Dick. Now sit back and listen.
One.
Action! We're back! I'm Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, the chin hair of knowledge, Joey Gasoline Dick, our friend Charlie is joining us, and we are here with Fierce Atmospheres.
How do you get a name called Joey Gasoline Dick? Do you pour gasoline on your
Funny
dick?
story. So I used to work with Joe, and he comes back to the office, and I'm like, what the fuck? He went to go get gas and spilled gas all over his pants. So he's like, it's getting in my dick.
No.
So,
hence the name.
Hence Joey Gasoline Dick. We tried Febreze in his pants. No, he had to leave, go home, and get new pants. It was no good.
Did you wash that shit or you just started on fire?
You just throw it out, or did you wash it? You washed it? Okay, so his pants are still good.
No
My
flaming
dick
dick
hole still
Yeah.
hurt like hell, though.
So
It's like peeing just hurts.
Yeah. So in my phone, it was just, for under Joe, and I was like, Joey Gasoline Dick. So I changed it to
JGD.
So when
Hey, yo, Joey
Joe
Gasoline Dick.
joined the show, I was like, your name is Joey Gasoline Dick. He's like, okay.
Sounds good to me.
So yeah, the little backstory is Joe got gasoline all over his pants and
In the dick.
in the dick. So Joey
Did
Gasoline
it burn
Dick.
when you peed afterwards? Or?
Fucking hurt
Well,
like
yeah,
hell.
it's gas. It's a gasoline.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
did.
It's not
Well,
supposed
yeah,
to go
I
in.
think you got like an infection. No, I got gas in my
but
dick.
you you ingested the gas in your dick? How does that work?
Somehow.
I don't know.
Somehow.
Gasoline is not supposed to go in your penis hole. So
How did you get gasoline in your penis?
My
hole?
sperm come fucking flying out like jet fuel and
Yeah.
It's
shit.
like you fucked a gas tank.
how did you? He was just like, he comes back from lunch. He's like, I got gas all
the
over
car
my pants.
The car I have fucking sucks. Like, you stick the nozzle in the tank, it automatically is like, oh, your tank's fucking full. So you have to like have it like halfway
Get
in,
it.
like just the tip,
That's
Just the tip.
and
It just sprayed out at you.
I didn't have it in far enough
Hey.
apparently.
Okay.
Look.
So
heavy metal photo being taken right now, so
That's-
we're like all looking real metal and stuff.
that's
but-
how.
It's hard to look
Joe
metal
got
when
his
you're like
name.
fucking 30.
Yeah. It's hard to look metal when you have so much gray hair like me.
Fucking,
So
I'm receding like a motherfucker.
I have grays.
Sucks.
I have a lot
I'd
of gray.
rather have, hey, gray hair is better than no hair, buddy.
I mean, I've heard that too, but
Suck it up. I wish I had gray hair.
I-
Fuck you.
I wish I didn't have gray chest hair and gray arm hair.
Gray ball hair? I
Gray
don't know.
ball hair.
I shave.
Yeah.
ladies.
So enough about my my
Pubes?
hair on my genitals. Fierce Atmospheres. Where can everyone find everything that is Fierce Atmospheres on the interwebs?
Google.
Yeah, just if you, pretty much right now, if you just type in the name of the band, like a lot of our pages will just pop up through Google searches and all that. Most of our stuff we're doing right now is through Reverb Nation and Facebook.
And then you guys got a couple of videos up on YouTube.
Yep.
What other videos do you just have the two then?
We
Or do you
have-
more.
Got a bunch from
The-
years ago.
Yeah, there's a few up there. There's some live stuff. We want to eventually get some footage. We just obtained the tapes from a show we did at Reggie's, and we actually recorded the audio live from the soundboard that night. So we want to.
Maybe a live CD in the works?
I don't know. It's with an old singer, the guy that Steve likes a lot.
Right. And he plugs all the time.
His best friend.
Fuck that guy. That guy
But we'd like
not
to
giving
do
any
something with
footage
it.
Ever.
The band has a lot of content, so I'd like to use all of it in one way or another, over the years here. So
Okay.
hoping to get it out there.
So we got some more music to play while the band upstairs jamming.
Just going, oh!
What are we gonna play an older Fierce Atmosphere song, or were we playing
It's a
something
different
from a
band,
different
but
band? Okay, what
were you
we
gonna
doing?
do Gideon's Pond next? Or?
We could do whatever you guys want to do.
If
What do you want to play?
Gideon's Pond song, I'd prefer the Pussy song number 3.
It's called The Pussy Song?
No, it's supposed to be drop. It's supposed to be not metal in D, but the bass player at the time put drop metal in D, so it's a D. Now I don't know what the fuck he did on the CD. I can't remember. I don't have it in front of me. But he added an extra D in there, and I'm like, drop D's not a key, dickhead. It's just fucking D. But he already fucking put that shit in, and that's what we gotta live with. It's really a pussy song, so all you guys out there, it's a 12-string, but I just like my lead on it.
So then this
There you
band,
go.
are you
That's
still
what I'm
currently
gonna
in
hear
this
it.
band?
God, no, this is my band from back in the day. I can't find anybody to play with a dick like me.
Okay.
So just so everyone knows, the band's called Gideon's Pond off the album The Full 12 Inches.
That's the full 12 inches. That's not one guy.
That's collective.
That's collective.
Okay.
That's collective.
I can't imagine you trying to come up with the album title, what you had to do in order to.
It's
name
collective.
it.
It was actually.
I got the ruler. We're
No.
getting it.
Did you have to play a little bit of swords?
Coming up with a band title tonight. I got the ruler.
We actually gave
Is
ourselves
that why
a-
the jam room was always
No.
locked when I used to go over there?
we gave ourselves a lot of credit on this one.
So you fabricated a little bit.
Yes, a little bit, a lot of it, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, 2, 4, whatever you want to call it. Just add it up to 12. We're good.
All right. So what's the actual name of the song?
I don't know. Drop metal in D, which
Drop Metal in D.
is DD, whatever the fuck it is on the CD.
NMIDD.
That's it.
All right.
I don't know what you're saying.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. Just play the song.
And then
Track-
I'm going
is it
to
number
I'm gonna
6.
play track number 19. Explain it.
Oh, that's just fun.
Okay,
It's
well,
just
we'll play
fun.
both just for the hell of it. So here is
That's making fun of our bass player Kenny at the time, who was 400 pounds and lost a lot of weight, and we talk shit about it.
okay. Well, here's a couple delicious tracks from Gideon's Pond off the full 12 inches. You can do the math. Here you go.
Thank say candy, you say I'm singing flat. I say you're still fat. All my life, pressing me by with everything you said, burned in my head and torn away from you with everything that you can. For reasons, your words leave me out.
Hi, this is Tony,
Ari.
Q, and Pat. We are Caduce, and you're listening to The Metal Experience.
All right, so we are here with Fierce Atmospheres, but we played an old band, an oldie band. Gideon's Pawn, and we just played a twofer off them. It was a NMIDD. No, what was it? What was
Well, it's
it?
supposed to be Not Metal and Drop, and then D. Not Metal and D, but the fucking retard.
The
said-
Rutard.
Rutard said Not Metal and Drop D, so he put DD.
Double D. Okay.
So that's why we made fun of him on the second track.
And then we played the hidden track, which is track number 19 off of this 7-song CD.
19.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, 19. Which
And
is,
that was what song was that actually? Just
it was
changed up a little
the
bit.
Same thing as Not Metal and D, but we called it
So we played that song almost 2 times.
Yeah, we said fuck yourself, Kenny, because he lost a lot of fucking weight, and
And now is an Iron Man.
now he does Iron Man shit, but we call him still fat.
Perfect.
It's a joke song. Really.
Why didn't we play Stranglefuck?
Stranglefuck is a lot of people's favorite.
So we didn't play it.
We don't play that. You can play that whenever you want on your show, whenever you want. Stranglefuck is a great title.
Yes, it is.
It is. There's personally, I just like my solos on this one.
Okay. All right.
So that's about it.
So we are still rocking out with the Fierce Atmospheres, and we got some plugs to do. The studio. What's the studio called? You record bands, Eric. You record bands at your studio that's in transition, title wise.
I've called it Radiance Music for years, but it's I've got some ideas for a new name and a new marketing plan and all that. But
Scheme.
right now, you can any bands that are coming through Chicago and want to record, you can get in touch with me at fierceatmospheres@comcast.net, or getting in touch with me on Facebook through the pages on there.
I seriously suggest it. That's just me, not just being me, but like I got better sounds out of his fucking basement than at Nashville.
Boom.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, we worked pretty hard down there, so we did all our pre-production before Nashville. I think when we first met you guys.
Yeah, we practiced our ass off in his basement
For
and
3
recorded,
months.
Made sure everything was measured out and kept going.
Yeah, we mic'd everything up real tight and just kept dialing it in week after week after week. And then before we went to Nashville, we had recorded the whole album at my place first.
Right.
So we already kind of knew how it was going to go. So when we got to Nashville, we had a map
Timing,
of how we were going to do it.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's what you gotta do.
everything
Clicker.
Especially when you're out of state, you're paying out of pocket,
right?
Doing
Oh,
recording.
yeah.
You gotta fucking get in. You gotta get your stuff done.
Right.
And then you're done.
Or you look like an ass.
Or you look like a jerk
in
and you
front
waste
of
a
like
bunch of
top
money.
professional producers
Doesn't
in the
take
industry.
much.
Yep.
Right.
You guys know
so.
this.
Oh, we don't.
And what's funny is like this studio is one of the top studios in the United States, and the producer there was telling us that bands go in there sometimes and just crash and burn, you know, because they come in unprepared and they start drinking at noon, and you know.
We picked one.
So drinking at 1. So the key.
It's 12:01.
Start drinking a little bit later.
12:01.
Okay.
The alcohol didn't set in until about 12:50, but 1 o'clock you can know.
Perfect. So we're gonna, Eric. We got another one of your, what was it, old band or side project?
Yeah, I
What
was
were
in
we
a
doing?
band in the 90s from about 93 till 98 called Living Impaired. And then we broke up and just did a reunion album in 2013 and a big reunion show in our hometown in Lewiston, Maine. And it was a really, really good show, and a lot of old friends came out that were friends from
Did you just say
25 years ago. You
your
know,
hometown in
Yeah,
Maine? You
Lewiston.
originally from Maine?
Originally from Maine.
He
yeah.
loves lobster.
Well, I don't blame him. Lobster's delicious. How did you end up in Chicago? Or Chicagoland greater
Well,
area?
it's a long story, but I
Crack.
ended up in Austin, Texas first. So
Crack cocaine.
It's not
right,
Texas.
crack.
It was
Yeah.
not crack. That's just me being a dick.
Drugs, in general, drugs.
He paints a lot of crack.
So we're going to play a track. What are we playing off of?
So this is, if she's got to load it up, it's Through the Looking Glass. This is a track. This is probably one of my favorites that we wrote back in, like 97. We did this one, but then we redid it. This is the new version of it from 2013.
Okay. And what you said was Through the Looking Glass?
By Living Impaired, yeah.
And you guys still active? You said you play like a
We've been
show
playing once a
year?
year up in Maine. We've been playing. We're trying to find a show for this summer right now, actually. So
Okay, very cool.
trying to see how it's gonna go.
So keeping it alive.
A little bit, yeah.
All right.
A little bit.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey, this is Rosie.
And I'm Brian from False Hope Fades.
And you're listening to The Metal Experience.
Back, the Metal Experience, kicking it with Fierce Atmospheres,
kicking it
and we
old.
just heard one of Eric's former bands. They still keeping alive, doing a show here and there once a year,
Something like that, yeah.
and that was the band Living Impaired and the track Through the Looking Glass, and that band is mainly in Maine.
In Maine, yeah, but they the guys actually flew out to Chicago to record that stuff, and that was in 2013.
Now, was that recorded with you?
Yeah, that was all done in my place, but a friend mixed it and another studio mastered it.
Okay. Very cool, very cool. Well, that's pretty sweet. Living Impaired, and you can find, you guys are up on Facebook.
Yeah,
and
on
everything?
Facebook and everything,
Okay.
Yep. And the best footage, if you want to see anything that we did, was if you can search it out, it was live at Club Texas in 2013, July 2013. And that's our best footage. And if you can find any of it, this one guy, I forget his name, but he filmed it pretty pro. And you can see good shots of the crowd and different angles of the band on the stage and everything. So
You guys played a show in Texas? Or is just
at a place called Club Texas in Auburn, Maine.
Confusing.
It's right
Right.
next to Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's just down the street.
So in Maine, Club Texas.
Yeah.
Is that like a Texas-themed bar?
It used to be called Bahama Beach Club before that, so go figure.
So,
it was
all
like
right.
a dance club kind of thing. Rock, not rock.
Yo
but
mama.
And
Beach
Living
Club,
Impaired
what?
brought the metal, and
we brought the metal there, and yeah, it was
Texas.
a really good show, really good time. A few of our friends' local bands opened up and stuff, so
rock and roll.
yeah, it was cool.
Keeping the metal alive throughout the United States. Well, we got a couple of songs for you. A little unsigned band pick of the week. Morgan?
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
All right, this week we got all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Claymore with not a clay, but a K, Klaymore. We got a twofer for you tonight. We got the song Smoke and Mirrors off the album New Breed, and the song Queen of Nightmares off the album It's Alive. Let's do it.
Running on your insurrection, a victim of your own infection. Took what was close to me with your delusions of reality. You forked on spread misery that comes right back to me. Queen of nightmares, goddess of shame. Let you be cast back from whence you came. No queen of nightmares, writhing in filth. I see you lurking from my windowsill. Any creature stuck in the night is showing up when I hit the light. I'd rather fill my brain with lead than see you when I go dead. But further refuge can't be sought when you invade my every thought. A phantasm sent to creep, keeping me from peaceful sleep. Your nails in my back make me wanna scream as you haunt all of my dreams. Queen of nightmares, goddess of shame. Let you be cast back from whence you came. No queen of nightmares, writhing in filth. I see you lurking from my windowsill.
Hi, this is Joe.
This is Kristen.
I'm Eric. And Anthony from Programmable Animal, and you're listening to the Metal Experience.
All right, we just heard all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Claymore with a Clay. I mean a K. Claymore with K. Klaymore. For some reason, that's super tough for me. I don't know. I'm having issues tonight. We just heard a twofer. We had Smoke and Mirrors off the album The New Breed and Queen of Nightmares off the album It's Alive. I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle and the chin hair of knowledge sitting to my left looking pretty. And we got Charlie doing some phone things. And we're still racking out with Fierce Atmospheres. We still got another track we're going to play a little bit later. And we got to go over the merch. You guys got some sweet shirts. He's hooked us up with some sweet shirts.
Yeah,
Thank you very
Steve's-
much.
And CDs.
Steve's the shirt
And
guy.
CDs.
I'm the shirt guy.
So the shirt guy.
Give you the last 2 shirts I got.
Damn, we cleared him out.
You cleaned this out. I figured she's small.
There we
Still
go.
large, but I mean it'll shrink. It's cotton. Fuck it.
Boom, done.
Works for me.
And you're small. It's extra large.
I wear extra larges. That's my jam.
That's your jam.
There you
Don't
go.
Wash it in warm. Wash it in cold.
Oh, I
buddy.
always wash my clothes in cold.
Then you're fine.
I have
wash yours in cold. Wash his in warm.
You want to start talking
Vice
about the
versa.
fabric softener sheets you
Yeah.
used to?
Oh, yeah.
I have that issue though.
That's not very metal.
With extra larges, when you buy them, it's like I need an extra large long, not an extra large wide.
You gotta go to the big and
You get
tall
the
store.
the
even
short.
though you're not
I have
fat,
a long
You gotta
torso.
go to the tall.
I got a long torso.
Or you wear your ass around your fucking pants around your ass. One of the two. I don't
But
know.
how would that help my t-shirts?
I don't know because you wear them like long.
Well, if my shirts were super short, that wouldn't really help me.
Are you gangster or what?
No, I'm just a dude that really likes metal. Like rocking out the metal music,
I'm really trying.
Every Tuesday night on the Metal Experience and every single other day
Boom.
of the week.
Boom.
Boom. Right now,
Metal 24/7.
boom. Look at this guy. This guy's metal as shit. Listen, he's got his Blind Guardian beanie on and his shirt I can't read. It's so metal.
It's Maryland Death Fest.
It's so metal I can't read it.
Maryland Death Fest.
So we have no definitive ETA on the CD.
2016.
2016.
Definitive.
Definitive 2016.
Yeah. Might be December 31st, 2016.
But it's coming out. So any ideas on the artwork or anything, or who you're gonna hit up, or what?
Whoever's the cheapest.
Whoever's the
We've had good luck with Brent now. I mean, the album cover he did for us there looks great. So we'll probably, call him for some ideas, at least if nothing else to start. Yeah.
Okay. And you guys,
News to him, but if he's listening,
it's
hey,
news to
Brett,
him.
We're checking you out.
Perfect. He's like, wait, I'm doing what?
What?
Okay, we can get down with something like that.
Brent's gonna do that. He talks to himself
Ah, it's
in third
already been
person.
discussed.
Yeah.
It's been discussed.
He
It's in the
talks to
works.
himself in third person all the time. He's like, Brent's gonna take a piss. Yeah, Brent's gonna take a piss. He talks to himself all the time. Like, it's weird. Don't go to the bathroom with the guy. It's weird.
All right, don't go to the bathroom with Brent. I've heard strange things.
I can only imagine.
Oh my goodness. Well, we got another track we're gonna play in a few minutes here, but I want to thank you guys for coming on again for the second time.
Woo!
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
Thanks for having us.
Last time was in Chicago.
Very cool team.
Last
we got
time
here.
in Chicago, this time in the Ehurst.
It was a rough drive home last time.
Yeah. That's gonna be a rough drive home for you this time.
I got a ride.
Well, he's
got
not
a ride,
driving.
so
got
he's
a
good.
ride. He's got an easy ride
An
home.
easy ride.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
And we got shows. You guys are playing some shows in 2016, right?
Yeah, we should be.
Somebody's playing somewhere. I'm sure.
We'll be doing
He
something.
knows
We
it.
just got to work out the logistics and get that all figured out.
Okay,
But yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We gotta find
Some
out
offers are coming in, so we got to get them sorted out.
Someone's gonna be a dick, and we gotta find out who's that guy. And then we say, "You're a dick, and let's find somebody else, and let's play this show." That's how that
What,
works.
Morgan? What are you doing?
What the hell's going on?
Somebody press the button. Fuck that guy. I'm gonna blame this guy to the left.
Charlie. It was Charlie's
All
beard.
fucking
Charlie's
night.
beard was hitting buttons.
Fuck your beard, man.
Morgan, you have any announcements?
I just wanted to.
From this past week, a show we attended.
Yeah, we went to Flush God Apocalypse. That was amazing.
That's pretty sweet.
It was at Reggie's.
Reggie's, where the last song we're gonna play was recorded.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, yeah.
And that's.
And Beyond Death killed it.
Yeah,
we
Beyond
bought our
Death
tickets
was
from
fucking
them.
awesome. They really, really were awesome.
more than
John
death.
Bravo actually just joined them.
Johnny
as-
Bravo.
As their
I know that
guitarist,
dude.
so that was pretty awesome to see. So
And
we
what
had
was-
a good time?
What was that band that played right before them? You weren't there, but it's called
Karash Angren.
That band.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was kind of funny because he comes up and he's like, "We are."
It was like listening
from-
to an alien.
Where are they from? They're from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
From the Netherlands.
It was a really
They
good
were.
show.
It was
though.
interesting.
We saw
Very
a ton
interesting.
of people there. It was a good time. And then coming up, Luco, you've got a couple shows this weekend.
Oh my goodness, I do. Morgan, you know better than me. Tell
This
him.
is sad.
This is sad. She's a human calendar. I'm not even kidding. She knows. I don't even know what I'm
Friday
doing
the
tomorrow.
26th,
She knows
you're
everything.
playing with No Conviction. It's their EP release show. And you are playing with Impale and God Dementia. And you're in the band The Forms They Take. And then coming up on Sunday, you have tickets
That's at
available.
Livewire?
That's at Livewire in Chicago.
$5 at the door.
And then on Sunday, you'll be selling tickets at the Friday show. And at Saturday, we're going to Cannibal Corpse at the Metro.
With
Cryptopsy and Obituary and Abysmal Dawn.
And Cryptopsy, right? You said Cryptopsy?
I just said
Cryptopsy
that.
played twice.
Two
And
times.
Sunday, for $10, you can buy tickets off of any of the bands playing Comfort, Serenity, Perpetual Dementia, The Forms They Take, and One Steel Wound are going to be playing Centennial Lanes out in Tinley Park. So $10 tickets, all ages, starts around 5:30.
Oh,
Okay.
we were offered actually to play on that show, but
Were you?
What? We would have played a show together.
We're
That's
not.
awesome.
It was kind of short notice.
Yeah, especially since we haven't played together since April,
Oh.
like as a band.
Oh.
So,
Well, we just got asked to sponsor it, so we're going to be setting up a table. You can get a bunch of free stuff from
We'll be
us,
giving away free
including
stuff.
Free stuff.
Fierce Atmospheres samplers.
Yeah.
And we've got a bunch of other stuff that you need to take. I want to walk home with nothing.
We have shirts.
You'll take
Yeah.
take a picture
So-
with the billboard of me.
Yeah, it's
Stickers,
gonna be, it's gonna be
pins.
a long, fun,
Holy shit, they glow in the
loud
dark.
Patches.
weekend.
What else we got? We have so much stuff that we need to give away
T-shirts, magazines,
for free.
CDs,
Magazines. Oh, I forgot we had the
pins,
magazines.
Photos.
stickers.
Not magazines.
No.
We have metal magazines to give away. That's how we roll. This is a metal
If you
show,
have
boy.
enough, maybe the full 12 inches.
Yeah,
The full
so
12 inches. We have the full 12 inches for you, folks.
that's all up on our Facebook
For
page
free.
and also on our website. You
That
can
is free.
hit up metalexperience.com for all upcoming guests, reviews from the Crypt. We've got some new reviews coming this month, as well as next week we're going to have from the Little Village in Chicago. They have been in a variety of bands that we've been friends with. Through and Through is coming on,
Keep trying hard enough.
which you might know some of the guys that used to be in Damnation.
Damnation. Okay.
So
okay.
Through and Through is the new group. They're coming on next week, and then coming up, we have Beast Warrior March 8th. And
There's a band called Beast Warrior?
Yeah,
I'm
coming up
excited.
March 15th, we have a band called They Never Say No.
Oh no.
That might get awkward.
Oh,
I want to play a game.
I just want to say I saw them in the men's room one time, and I said no thanks.
They never say no, though.
What did they say? They
That's what he said.
Well, we
they
don't say
said,
no.
bring it on.
I said, hey,
We'll take the full 12 inches.
Yeah, right? Oh, Jesus.
I have enough time. I'm only about 2.5 of that inches.
You didn't have the, so what you didn't have enough of the inches
No,
to give.
no.
Okay.
Somebody's bigger than me. I didn't take up the full 4.
Oh, my
Out of the
God.
man. Sad for me, really, but good for them.
Okay.
I did want to make a quick announcement, too.
What is it?
That guy's got
Unibrows.
He's got a
He does have a
Hold on, I'm trying to find the actual name of the show, but David from Dying Ultimatum, he also does
What does he do?
I'm forgetting the name of his record studio.
What does he do? Tell me.
They just got picked up by The Forge to do a show on Tuesday nights from 6 to 7. They're talking about the music industry. So they're giving advice to bands. They're going to do interviews, getting insight on some bands that have been on smaller labels. They're, trying to give bands more of a heads up as to what's going on in the music industry. So definitely check them out.
Bend over, you're getting fucked.
Yeah, so that's going to be awesome to hear. The show
minimal
is going to be called The Mosh Chasm.
If you could
Wait, no, maybe it's not called that. I don't know if they even have a name
What's
yet,
a chasm?
to be honest. Okay, maybe they don't have a name.
Like a crevasse.
But they just announced that they had a new radio show that they were starting.
Okay,
so
very cool.
Don't listen to them first.
So
After this one,
check them
go to
out.
that.
Cool. Well, I'll tell you, Ed's itching to hear that Reggie's track. 'Cause
Oh,
we haven't
yeah?
heard it in like 2 years.
So I dug this up from the last
am
time
I.
that you guys were on.
So yeah, Morgan
this is an
found this deep in the
old-
depths of the computer.
Old song. We played this
In the
last time you guys
YouTubes.
were here. This was from January 3rd of 2014 when you guys played Reggie's, and it's the song "Above All Minds."
Who else was on that bill? You guys remember?
Judas Beast.
Judas Beast.
And
Okay.
Pipe. And Pipe.
And pipe.
Pipe.
We didn't take any of. But we saw him.
We saw him, but we didn't take any of it.
We didn't take any pipe. We took no pipe. And we'll play with them again. Just the tip.
Sans pipe, just the
You'll
tip.
play- you'll
Oh,
play-
okay. So now you're letting a little in.
Wait, are you gonna lay down some pipe?
What?
A little bit.
Not on the pipe.
Oh my God.
I'll play with the pipe.
Okay.
That's it.
So before we play this track, where can everyone find everything that is Fierce Atmospheres one more time?
Google.
The Google.
The infamous Google. Just type in the name of the band right now, and that should pull up pretty much all the stuff that's out there for us right now. But coming soon, we're going to have www.fierceatmospheres.com. And the plan is to make a fully developed website that has, like,
The archives.
all the archives and the content that I have, which is going to be a huge undertaking because it goes back to 2002 of all the stuff that I've accumulated over the years, demos and
We know about
everything.
archiving.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
right.
That
So-
shit just happened.
So I want to make a really comprehensive kind of website and really load it down with everything, photos.
Include
everybody that's been in the band, everybody's name's going to be up there, the old bios, the old
Balls in the face, off the chin.
everything. So
You
all
got
the covers, there'll be a whole section of all those 10 covers we did.
You got a lot of work to do.
It's going
all
to be
there.
huge, right? Which
All
is
there.
why it's not up right now because we're still trying to finish the album and do all this other
But
stuff.
fierceatmospheres.com
Keep a
coming
lookout.
soon.
Coming
Keep
soon.
a look at.
Yeah.
Out.
Coming soon.
And so this last track, it was recorded live at Reggie's. It's a live recording
Right.
from January 3rd, 2014.
And it was with us three,
Suck a dick.
me, Ed, and
That's
Steve.
What it's called. Fierce
We're all in on
Atmospheres,
it.
Suck a dick.
This was me, Steve, and Ed, us three here, but with two different guys on bass and vocals than we've been playing with lately.
Recently.
Right,
Okay.
so.
And the song is Above All Minds. I want to thank you guys again for coming out tonight.
Thanks for having us. All right.
Had a blast.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was like
Get-
you never
That's
left.
my treat.
Right, I know.
2 years later.
Get
Right.
Steve home
I
safe.
had about 6 or 7.
Yeah, Steve, who's picking you up here? Uber?
No,
He's getting the car with the eyelashes
His
on
personal
it.
Uber driver.
Or the mustache one?
He's getting the pink car with the mustache on it and the eyelashes. Yeah.
This is my chance to say fuck this guy. I gotta ride home.
I got some rides home. All right, thank you guys,
Just
Fierce
cheer at the
Atmospheres.
mic
And this was live at Reggie's, Above All Minds. Good
Someone
night,
might
and
need
we
to
will
help
see
him
you
up the
next
stairs.
week.
Thank you very much. You know I'm the funnest fucking.
Woo!